Mm. What's up, Nice Hunger? Sorry, man. I didn't have my stream up, so I didn't know you were in here. Or I had it up, but I didn't have my screen for me to see messages. So hope you're doing good, man. Hey, you got a dub though. I've been close to going 0-16 before. It's not fun. So when you actually do get a W, it is kind of relievance. But man, you're primed to get the #1 pick now. Unless you trade it away. Then start winning some games. Alright, I'm fixing to play this CPU. Lord help me. I'm gonna play the full game, but I usually just play the moments for, or play offense. Let's see. I don't think we played Color Rush uniforms, and I don't remember what week the Color Rush week is, so See. Just put them in that one. Hopefully it doesn't mess it all up. Don't mess it up, Madden.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale.
I'm not going to be surprised if that Rams team makes the playoffs. That team is tough, man. D-Money or CPU.
It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, a look there at the head coach of the Seahawks. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know he's, got the newborn or whatever. But his team is on autopilot. They're not missing a beat, dude. You play a team on defense, you're never gonna stop. And my CPU defense was struggling stopping them as it was.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
What's up, J-Bell?
Take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's
man, I can't ever figure out how to pronounce your name, and I know he probably told me before.
Motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career, so he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard, and if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
It landed on top of my...
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice
my
job
player's
timing that
chest
hit
as
up
he
by
was
the
on the
defense.
ground, and he didn't even try
At
to
this point, all you can do
get
is
it.
get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jamari Connors.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
18 Cardinal.
Bowles. All right.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Jay Bowles was in the OMFL Bowl.
Quickly, a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full. containing him.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 1918.
Again, it's Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, guys, block.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Man, it must be a slow night if you guys in here watching me playing the CPU.
On the ground, it's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Man, I want to love this Madden. It has so much potential. I can't get started because then I'll just get on the rabbit trail and start.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. He's taken down just shy
I'm like
of
a
the 10.
Rockwaller when it comes
14
to
yards on
complaining
that
about
pass
this
play
Madden.
there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved
Get a backup
early
carry
and often.
here.
So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
I really don't want to untarget that guy, but I just do.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They
Ran
were
right into
all
the-
over him defensively for that run.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching
boom.
this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place. At a
And the other
certain
thing
time.
against the
He's
Rams,
there,
which I may
ball's
experience
delivered
that later,
accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and
their
that's a big-time
defense,
connection for the touchdown.
especially his D tackle. Oh my goodness, dude! I was about ready to.
The kick by Lutz is good.
To absolutely just go bonkers. Every pass route that I had that was over 10 or 15 yards, the dude was like insta-shedding every play. I was having to either dump it down or try to scramble, but scrambling was like futile against the CPU. As soon as you moved outside the pocket, they're all like, "Chow," all over you.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to
Fumble
get
the
this
ball.
back only to about the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You got to look at where he
was
ranks
a
in terms of
serviceable quarterback.
receptions by a wideout.
To be honest, I probably could have played with him a couple seasons, but since I had imported my quarterback,
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Complete
What a
to the
pass.
Buckeye.
What a perfect
Jackson
pass.
Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Pretty sneaky that.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one down the field. But
The only thing that may save me in this is because this is a rookie quarterback that he's got, he's built up, or second-year quarterback or
This
something.
offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
I feel like they're probably going to take him.
First down, Seattle.
Really nice
I've
explosive
been
play
seeing
there
some
on the ground, and
things
I'll
on
tell you what, for these fans sitting in the
X
stadium, they're
that
not
the
used to
guys
seeing
are
their home
saying
team
that
pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line
Simpson
of scrimmage,
from
mixing the
Alabama,
runs
guys
with
are
the
saying he
pass,
may be
and
the
if they can continue
top
to generate
quarterback or
these big
whatever.
explosive runs,
That may be
I think
just
they
a
need
lot
to
of
go away from it.
hoopla too,
They'll
trying
take
to.
this down inside the 35. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
They're not playing
First and 10.
FBR.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
I guarantee you this is going to be a quarterback sneak.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears
Sorry,
those
but I got to do
footsteps
it.
coming
I got to
from that nearest defender.
sell out for the run because he's going to be a
He's not
quarterback
able to
sneak.
secure the catch through contact.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Selling out for the pass. And
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
it's like Meek Boyd never left.
Before he's taken down.
He'll run
So anytime
those
you're
a lot in
facing
this
a blitz,
situation.
The best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but
Score me
will
on
they
this one, I'm
turn it
going
into
probably
6 points?
let the
It
CPU
is
play defense
first
after this.
and goal. Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Reaps that ball across, setting up second
Yeah, no.
and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return.
It's insane,
7-0 is
man.
our score. Greg and I
you
back here
can.
in Glendale after this.
They have it programmed to play just basically like what these guys do in these tournaments. You know, they're always making adjustments and shifting guys around, and a half a second after the ball is snapped, they already know where they're going with the pass because they know what's been called.
Second quarter, as they come up
You can
now,
tell.
Second and goal.
All right, we're pinching that.
One more time with Walker. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, come
He
on.
will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down.
I'm filing grievance against the CPU team.
You turn it over on possession 1.
I should be awarded a 4th win.
On possession 2, well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
All right, so that will be it. There will be CPU defense after this. So I thought since I got
On the return, here comes White.
the interception on the first play of the game that maybe it might be different, but no, he's just doing whatever he wants to now.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. It's complete there to Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw.
Everybody's
It's a
just
gain of
laying
8.
the wood.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection.
I don't understand why this guy would be the untargeted player to block in this situation. That would be probably the first guy that I would target to make sure is blocked. Makes absolutely no sense.
He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short.
Now, if the ball is going to be a quick like throw out or whatever, you need the blockers to the outside. I could see it.
We're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
That's just asking for problems.
Continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Safety plays underneath, but the other safety on the other side is probably going to go towards the middle.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that.
That's good, man.
All too often. And
that's good.
when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Now they are in business.
Ooh,
inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Cardinals going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is
sometimes I feel like the
and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown,
wide receivers are
but with 1st
kind
and
of.
goal.
Oh, come on! You got to be kidding me!
The Seahawks scoop it up. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop it, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending
I'm
your
already
own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready
I can't
for their
challenge.
next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
I was already down. So dumb.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire.
All right, I want to see. I'm down. Oh, well, the ball's coming. Come on. Really? You going to tell me his hip caused the fumble? Oh, my God.
Defense, even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying.
You watch, you're going to go down and score. Let's fix it. Watch, you're going to go down and score. Looks like my guy stopped him on a 4th and 2.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Back to 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, come on.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize.
I've had more
on
problems
this drive
overthrowing
right
the ball
and
this
make
season
sure they
than
end
I have
half
the
with
entirety
some sort of
of this
points.
Madden.
That incompletion, not
My quarterback's
ideal,
a 99
but at the very
overall
least,
now.
it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back
He
in
just
the
has
huddle,
a few
and this
throws
next
where he just
play,
like,
it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
9 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A 52-yard attempt.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
This returnable from the 4.
Come on, fumble the ball.
Dang
it.
That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment. And
I swear, I think they controlled the ball like nearly the whole second quarter.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cards offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's used his legs to great effect
later in
this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design.
Rest well, bud.
As you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Another high pass. Come on, I'm barely touching the pass button.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A run with Benson. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A short one here.
Every hit is like a hit
Down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Stinking Mike Singletary. Like, what is going on?
Into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
70.
A give. Here's Benson.
Hold the block.
Down at about the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
All right, well, we got 2 guys untargeted.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe
Oh, come on.
Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
Second and 8 on the Seahawks' 33-yard line.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Thank you for holding on the ball.
You can just see
almost didn't make it in there, though.
This offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Rams, their defense is like 97 overall ranked on defense. Don't you dare.
Job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They find themselves.
All right. Come on, CPU defense. Stop. Of course they didn't. Of course they didn't. Gosh dang it. Stupid Madden, man. It's just cheating. It's literally just cheating.
Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Well, that's a nice one for the stat line. That last grab, his 50th on the season.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's where I feel like half these passes I don't ever use.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
I looked at one player downfield and that defensive tackle is pushing everybody in my face, so I just ran.
Trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Yeah, they're covering that RPO, I think. There.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled on the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
There no.
2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Oh.
The turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22.
It's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation.
Oh, good night, bro. Good night. Yep, they're going to go right down and score a touchdown. Grr. Gosh, dog, Madden.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Every throw my quarterback is throwing is like red line. Why?
Brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one.
It's a stupid game, man. Swear.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Go.
line.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49ers line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Get it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right.
And they're running
but
the
you
same
don't account for the quarterback
stuff
scrambling.
all the time.
He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Ready. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is,
scored
can
the last
they
2
get
times.
a stop? Can they find a way defensively to
Oh,
hang on to
CPU.
this lead
So should
and
I
get
play
themselves
defense?
this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
Come on, guys, get
This is
a
going to
fumble.
be taken in at the 3. Good job
Something.
in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do.
I got to
This
put a
next
spy
possession. They'll do so with
on there like
1st
every
and
play,
10.
because if not, he's probably going to be scrambling.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation.
Got to get a couple first downs.
Extra
Let's go.
defensive backs, the
Don't fumble the
zones and the
ball.
coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh. He is stopped in his tracks on that
I
one.
cannot believe how many decleating, bone-crushing hits the CPU gets every stinking time.
Set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Come on.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah, they're playing that like last week.
On first down, right back to White. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And that one shut down pretty
Man,
quickly.
got
He'll get
all
back
the
to
room
line
there
scrimmage.
and can't get around my own blockers.
And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Trying to drive his leg forward.
Oh, my goodness.
Gonna depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short.
I'm going for
Short,
it.
and it's 4th down.
It's so stupid.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
I'll probably get
So 2 minutes left to
a
play
holding penalty,
in the second
guaranteed.
half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Guaranteed. I'm going to get a holding penalty right here.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals first
I didn't.
down
Okay.
as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
So it's a win for the Cardinals.
Madden,
They
try to
get
give them the
home
win.
victory in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season
Shouldn't have
sweep
been
on
even
the
close,
road
to be honest.
later in the season.
All right.
So that'll do it for us.
That nightmare's
For
out of the
Greg
way.
Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike Tirico.
Sorry for yelling.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Yeah. CPU, man. Cheating sucker. I despise the CPU when it plays like that. I despise it. With a passion. Walker tore me up. Benson fumbled as he crossed the goal line. So stupid. And I was having some of those games where my receivers are getting 7, 8, 9, 10 catches and 180 yards receiving. I can't even break 100 yards anymore with my receivers. I don't know what the deal is. Schwessinger. I really wanted to throw here, but man, look how long it takes these guys to get in and out of their breaks. It used to not be like that. It used to be like whoop, whoop, in the break, out of the break. Some of these quicker guys, they've got, I mean, fast route running. I guarantee if I throw that ball, this guy would have probably jumped in front and picked it off. I've had it happen so many times this season. I will say the CPU played me just about the way Meek would play, though. It always seemed like he had DB, like cornerbacks, manned up on my tight ends too. Never could hardly get them open. Why that's back behind him, I'll never know. I'm throwing inside up the field. And he throws it back behind him. Probably should have thrown it here. I was getting a lot of pressure. I didn't trust this guy there sitting in the middle of the field. I guess it lets you give snapshots versus CPU teams, but not human teams. That's crazy. Man, all I had to do is just walk in, and my guy has to clip the tight end and slow down. Just almost didn't make it in. Stuff like that just irks me too. uniforms are almost too dark. You can't even actually make out the player in certain angles. All right, off we go. All right, thanks for watching. Later. Peace. All that good jazz.